Hey guys, H-Town Werewolf. Hey, what do I have for you guys today? So, if you guys don't know, Lethal Weapons is back, right? It's gonna happen October 19th and 20th. I'll add the link up here so you can go get your tickets if you haven't already done so. Anyways, if you guys don't know, Lethal Weapons is all retro guns and rifles, or sub guns and rifles. And I've been wanting to get a retro AR-15 build for a while. But man, I don't really like the 20-inch version. I wanted to get something a little smaller. I went to Collector's Firearms. It's a short 15-minute drive from the house, and they had something on the wall, and so I just took a picture of it, sent it to Clay, and Clay said, "Hey, that's something good. Pick it up." And so, without any further ado, hey, let me show you what I picked up. All right, so I got this from Collector's Firearms, and this is a Rock River Arms pistol with a heavy profile barrel in 12.5 inch. Yeah. Let me show you the other side of this. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, so I was able to snag this, and this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted the A2 front sight post with the carry handle. I looked online everywhere to try to find this exact model, and this is the closest I could find to it. This being 12.5, I was like, this is perfect. And it's a pistol now, but man, that's one of the beauties of the AR-15 platform, is that the lower portion is what's serialized. So I have SBR AR-15s that I can just take off just snap the upper off and put it onto one of those, and then I'm rocking and rolling. So I'll roll in some footage of this so you can see it a little closer. Hola, mi amigo Clay. Hey, thanks, man, for encouraging me to get this. Was exactly what I was looking for, and can't wait to get out to the range and shoot it and do some footage on it. Thank you. This bolt carrier seems to be a parkerized finished. It has like a green tint to it, and it feels kind of sticky, and it is staked correctly. I have so many of these grips, I wanted to make sure that I used the Bushmaster one, and all Bushmaster grips have an F marking. My friend Lee told me that the original mags had a black follower, so this looks to be an original mag. It is really nice. So let me show you what I'm gonna use for my platform for this. So this is my 300 blackout that I built on the lower is a Bushmaster. This was my very first AR-15 that I purchased way back in 2000. And at the time, the lower had a carry handle upper, but it was one of those. The upper had the pin and welded muzzle device to make it 16 inches, and so I couldn't attach anything to it, and so I sold the upper. Looking back now, if I would have kept that, that would have been so OG. So this is, like I said, this is my 300 blackout, and this is my pig gun. I've got a what is it? A 3X ACSS 3X scope on it with the red dot on top for even quicker acquisition. Man, I've totally decked this thing out, and it's rocking a Aero Precision 7.5-inch upper with key mod. Back in the day, key mod was a thing. It's since fallen out of favor for M-Lock. And then at the time, man, these things were pretty popular. But underneath this plastic heat shield is a Hunterton Arms Chameleon in titanium. You can see it poking out. I added that heat shield to it because it gets super spicy. And so yeah, this was my hog hunting rifle, and it is, oh man, it's so nice. Very, very quiet. I added the JP silent spring in it. It's got an upgraded trigger. It's really nice. But I don't shoot 300 blackout that much, because at the time when I built this, 300 blackout was pretty expensive to shoot. It's come down in price since then. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this lower, my SBR lower here, and I'm gonna add it to the Rock River that I just purchased. And then I'm gonna have an SBR 12.5-inch A2 carry handle retro build. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna add it to this. All right, let's go ahead and take this pistol and turn it into an SBR. All right, let me get rid of this chamber flag. Okay. All right, here we go. Push those two pins in. Pop them out the other side. Okay. Lower comes completely off. Check this guy out. Pistol only. Oh my God. I can't wait to make this an SBR. I'm probably gonna SBR this lower so that I can, just because it says that, pistol only. All right, so I'm gonna put this to the side. There we go. Here's our upper. Oh, while I have the upper out, let's check out this bolt. The bolt I thought was interesting. It's got like a greenish color to it. I'm not sure what, parkerized? Is this a parkerized finished? I'm not too sure. Check out that staking too. I'll roll in some more footage of the bolt. Cool. Come on. Okay, there's that. All right, now let me take my other lower off camera. Oh, and this is a close-up of my hunting rifle. So as you can see, old school Bushmaster. Man, this thing is made by BFI Wyndham. All right, let me take this apart. All right, got it. So drop this mag. Lancer mag, not gonna need that. All right. And this does have a aftermarket trigger in it. This is a Rise Armament drop-in trigger. And so I think I'll leave it in there, unless I want to commit wholly to the retro vibe. But for now, I think I'm just going to leave it in there. And I am running a Bravo company grip. But like I said, I've got the OG one, so I'm going to add the OG one to it. All right, so let's see, is it easier? I think what I'll do is, let me go ahead and take this grip off. Let me take this. Okay, there's that. I got my tool here. When you're taking these grips off, guys, remember there's a spring in the grip that you have to make sure you don't lose. It holds in, I think it's the detent to hold in your safety selector, if I'm not mistaken. All right, this grip comes off. Come on. Okay. All right, grip off. All I need out of this grip is that screw. So I got my screw here with a little lock nut. And then this is that spring I was talking about. All right, here we go. So while this is still here, I'm gonna take my Bushmaster one. And for me, the easiest way to do this is I always put that back into the grip like that, and then I just guide it in. I let my thumb ride on the spring as I press down on the grip into the lower. And that, to me, that's the easiest way not to lose the spring or get it pinched up. All right, my screws in. All right, all in one motion. Man, it is kind of hard to work on stuff with the camera on you. All right, here we go. Okay, cool. And let me make sure that springs into its spot. There it is. You can see it here. Let me check it out. See it? The spring fell into the little hole there. Now I can press down on the grip, and then I can tighten this up. And man, people, I think they just use the wrong word, but they say, I'm building my AR, but really it's assembling. It's not really building. You're just putting all the parts back together. It's just like a big puzzle piece. All right, there it is. Grip is onto my lower. All right, now I gotta take this Magpul buttstock off, and then this thing is a booger because you go here, and then you have to take this another step down. So I'm just gonna use this to slide it out. Hopefully I can do it on camera. Let's see. Or sometimes you can just do it with your fingers. Let's see. Got it. Did it with my fingers. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put this to the side. There we go. And now I'm left with just the tube itself, 6-position tube. And now I'll take my Bushmaster, which I am gonna get the AR-15 style one later to make the look OG looking. But for now, I'm gonna put this Bushmaster on it. Slide that on, press down far, and it's in. Bam. Okay, so that takes care of my grip and my buttstock. So this is exactly how I had my rifle when I purchased it back in 2000, with the exception of the aftermarket trigger. Now, all I have to do is attach my upper to the lower, and I've got a rifle now because, like I said, this is the serialized part. So here we go, put that in there. Come on, there we go, and then push through. 1, 2, push through. Bam! By the power of magic, or by the power of Grayskull, this is now a rifle, and it's ready to go to Lethal Weapons in the Irons division. All right, guys, well, check it out. My very own carry handle AR. Oof. Oh, and another treat. I have, this is the very first suppressor that I purchased when I started getting into guns. This is a Gemtech Halo. And this guy right here, he mounts onto A2 flash hiders. So what it does is this little ring here, this little ring will go through here like this, like so. And it'll grab onto the back of your birdcage A2 flash hider, and then this threads on and you tighten it down. So I can actually rock a suppressor onto this because I believe the rules are at KB or at Lethal Weapons, you have to run the stock muzzle device, no brakes. So I can use this, or I can run it like this. I need to get out there and shoot it, zero it, and see how I feel about it. But yeah, that's what I got, guys. Just a quick little video showcasing my new Bushmaster SBR carry handle AR-15. Hey, so I'm back and I've got the finished product assembled. There it is. My A2 carry handle SBR rifle. Man, this thing is ready to go to Lethal Weapons. Look at that aesthetic, man. You just, something about these retro rifles. They look so good. Yeah, so here is the original lower. There's the lower. And I do plan on SBR in this because, man, I love the fact that it says pistol only. They engraved pistol only into it. So I'm gonna do it. And I'll probably make another build out of this. I'll probably look for a another carry handle upper to put onto this one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a 16-inch one. Something not too big. So that's another project that I've got there. And that's all I got, guys. You know what? Let me go ahead and attach that device so you guys can see how that suppressor attaches to this guy. All right, collar slides through. All right, then slide your suppressor through like so, and then just start spinning. And then what I like to do is I like to keep the opening to the bottom. So keep spinning. Bam. Once it gets to the bottom, I'll just line it up with the bayonet lug here. And then I can just crank down on it with two hands. And bam, it's not going anywhere. And just like that, suppressor's mounted on the A2 flash hider onto this AR-15. Woo, man, look at that aesthetic. It just looks so nice. All right, that's it, guys. Short video. It's hot out there, and I'm not trying to melt in all this heat. I am gonna shoot some more footage, but man, I need to get out there super early to do so because it's a melting pot here in Texas. Oh, and I will say, hey, if you've subscribed to the channel, thank you. And I really enjoy making this content, and I want to keep doing so. So awesome. All right, guys, I'm out.